Good morning, ladies and gentlemen out there in Android world. We are here live after 5 a.m. in the morning, and we are here to show you how to do some coding for sound decisions. Who's ready to put some code in today? Not everybody at once. I'm having a hard time hearing. Okay, so what's the object for today? Does anybody know what we're trying to do here in this app? For a lot of people. Okay, we are back, and everybody knows what we're doing. We want this ball to be flung with our finger. Okay, everybody put one finger in there. Wave it like you just don't care. And say, oh yeah. Austin, say, oh yeah. There we go. So the ball is going to bounce around the screen, and when it hits an edge, it's going to make a different sound. Let's go over the edges real quick. What is the northern edge? 1. Northeast is 2. East is 3. Southeast is 4. South is -1. Southwest is -2. West is -3, and northwest is -4. So now we need to write code to do that. All right, so here we go. Let's go check. Do you guys have sounds in here? Yes, I do. There's 4 sounds, okay? So that has a sound in it. All you have to do is go click on your sound, and you have to go to source, and you need to upload your sound files. Did everyone make their thumbs up? Did everyone make their 8 sound files? Who did not? Okay, you have to make 8 sound files. If not, you're not going to have sound. If you don't have sound, your app is boring. Everybody say boring. Yeah, you have a boring app. So have some fun. Make your sounds. Put them in there. So does everybody know how to upload a sound? Do I need to go over how to upload a sound? Alana, do you know how to upload a sound? Okay, so then you need to say something. Source, you go, so let's go, we'll just go to sound 1, right? This is my sound edge 1. I'm going to click on source, upload a file, choose a file. You're going to navigate back to your, probably your sound 1 1.1.5 folder, and then here's my 8 sounds. You guys see my 8 sounds in here? They're MP3, and then it looks like a note on there. That note looks like a sound note, okay? Pretty simple. So you're going to click on sound 1, hit open, and then hit OK, and it goes into there. Okay? That's how you do it. And now that sound will be uploaded to the source file, and then all I have to do is hit play. Okay, that's what I'm going to show you right now. Let's go into blocks. Okay? So we're going to start with the image sprite ball. When the image sprite ball is flung. Okay? Notice that the ball has an X, a Y coordinate. It has a speed, a heading, and an X velocity and a Y velocity. If you're not sure about image sprites, you can always go click on their question mark back in the properties window. Okay? So you want to start the ball by flinging it. Okay? So the first thing we're going to do now is going to go ahead and set the image sprite's ball speed, and I'm going to duplicate that, and we're going to set its heading. Okay. And here is the get heading, and here is the get speed. So the speed of it's going to be how fast you fling your finger. If you fling it fast, ball's going to go fast. You sling it slower, it's going to be flung a little bit slower. So the ball starts to move. You go ahead and check this on your app. You can go ahead and plug your app in right now, connect it. Okay, let's go ahead and start up your, boot up your tablets. And so now we need to put in a big, huge if statement in here to figure out which edge it bounces off of. Okay? me scroll out here a little bit. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8 edges. There's 8 edges. Okay? All right, so I'll blow that back up a little bit. And now we just need to figure out if the edge is equal to, remember they're a number, right? So if the edge, get edge, is equal to number 1, what sound am I going to play? You go down here and you say call sound edge 1. That's it. Copy and paste that. And work your way down to your 8 sounds. 1. Uh-oh, my app started making noises. Why did my app start making noises? I must have hit which edge? I just heard a sound over there. I just heard it again. Which edge must I have hit? Yeah, 1, because they're all 1s, right? So I must have hit edge 1. And it played. Guess what happened? What did it do when it hit the edge? Played sound 1. So now what are we going to put in here? 2. What are we going to put in here? What are we going to put in here? What are we going to put in here? Very good. -1. Somebody's thinking this morning. Okay, what goes in here? -2. I'll give somebody a piece of candy if they can get this fly. Don't move. I missed him. Did you get him? Okay, -4. And it's getting. Duplicate. What edge should this be? What sound should this one be? Yeah. 2. Don't beat my computer up. This should be sound 2. Okay, let's copy and paste these down here. Copy and paste. Is this hard? Nice. Quick. All right, you guys can go back. I'll get him. Okay, now all you need to do now is correspond your edges to your sounds and vice versa, your sounds to your edges. Who understands what I'm doing? So if I hit edge 3, I'm going to play sound for edge 3. If I hit edge 4, I'm going to play sound for edge 4. If I hit sound -1, I'm going to hit sound -1. If I hit edge -2, I'm going to play sound -2. If I hit edge -3, I'm going to play sound edge -3. Now if I hit sound edge -4, I'm going to hit sound -4. Okay? Okay, now watch my app. Are you ready? Okay, what? If you fling the ball, it should go a little bit faster. What's that? What's going to stop it from bouncing? Does anything in our code stop this from bouncing right now? Look at our code. Is there anything in our code that's going to stop this from bouncing right now? All I did was tell it to fling, set a speed, a direction, and I told you to bounce when it hit an edge. Is there anything that's going to stop it? No. No. It's not going into a goal. There's no code to stop. Okay? Was this hard to do today? That's pretty simple, right? You guys got it. Okay. So now what do we want to do? I'm going to show you how to spruce this game up a little bit, and I'm going to go ahead and randomize the speed. So randomization is a math. Okay, so you go into your math log, and you find something called random fraction, random integer. There it is. Okay. So what we could do here is take the speed that they set, and let's do a little bit of math with it. Let's do a multiplication. Okay. And, oops. Get heading. Okay. So we want this speed. We're going to set this speed times some random integer. Okay. And let's go times 10. Okay. And now let's restart it. Do we need a pause button? Would it be cool to have a pause button in here? Yeah, so the game kind of actually tells you what to, you know, kind of tells you what to do there. So scan it in. And now the speeds should be fast and slow. Sometimes it should be fast, sometimes it should be slow. Okay. Could we reset the speed every time it bounces? Would that be cool? Like every time it bounces, reset and go to a different speed? Sometimes it goes fast, sometimes it goes slow, like a goalie shot, you know what I mean? Okay, so let's go ahead and just set this speed here, duplicate this, and every time you hit an edge, go ahead and reset your speed. Okay, now, it does not like this speed here, okay? Are you with me? It's like, hey, where are you getting this speed from? Okay, because this does not have the speed. Are you with me? So what we need to do right now is create a variable. We'll go ahead and initialize a variable called ball speed. Okay, and we'll initialize it to be 0. And then what we want to do here is in your variable column, go ahead and set your speed. Set global ball speed to be this speed here. Okay, and then get your variable, put your variable in here, and now get global ball speed. I can put in global ball speed here, and that should work. Because now that global ball speed, global means what is when you think of global? What do you mean? What do you think of when you think of global? Is the American currency global? Can I go take my dollar and go over to China and say, here's a dollar? No, currency is national. We have a national currency. And then when you go to different countries, you have different ones. So like that, this was a local variable up here. This speed up here was a local variable. And now we have a global variable. Global variable means it can be used anywhere in the globe, anywhere in the world, right? So anywhere in our universe here, which is all the screen in front of me, anywhere in this universe, I can use this global variable. So once I create a global speed right up here, you guys with me on that? Now I can use this speed anywhere I want, and this ball should start to move a little bit faster every time I do it, okay? So there's the speed. Now it should hit. Okay. And you guys see how it's slowed up? Now it should hit again. Sped up a little bit. Went real fast, slow. See how it went real quick there? I got somebody's woo. What's that, Mark? There it is. I got Mark's woo. You guys now remember that from last week. That's cool. If you want it to be faster all the time, right, could you set a constant speed here? Yeah, you could set a constant speed. All you'd have to do is go to math and say, okay, I want you to be times 10. Okay, and then down here, you would just take this out and do the same thing. So let's see how fast times 10 is. That's times 10. Could you do it faster? Yeah, you can. You can set your speeds to be whatever you want. Are you with me? You're the programmer, right? I like that. It's good for beats, right? Now I got a little beatbox going here. Get a little head knot going. You get a bit of, get a mark in the background every now and then. Woo! 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 Boom! Boom! Woo! Boom! Woo! There it is. You with me? Okay, you get a little beatbox going here. It's pretty cool. Who likes this app so far? It's pretty fun, isn't it? All right. Not a boring class. Okay, so if you want to do random speeds, does everybody know how to do random? Thank you. Get a piece of candy for that. Does everybody know how to do random now? If you want a random speed, which is going to be more like a soccer game, right? When you play soccer, is every ball kicked the same way? No. There's some fast, some hard, some really hard, some not as hard, some slow, some are bloopers, right? So if you want a real soccer game, you would probably have more of like random shooting. So you want random speeds when you shoot the ball. So you want to use, and you want to learn this random integer here. Got a funky little beat going. I like this. All right. What else do you guys want to do now? Okay, let's go back to our designer. What do you want to do now to upgrade? Well, I think we got some time. It's only 7:47. What time we get out of here? Okay, so we got 20 minutes. We can do more. Yeah. Home and away score. All right. So I can show you how to do that. You have to tell me which side's going to be home and which side's away. So right now, home's on the left. So that probably means that if you hit the right side, you got it in the away goal. Are you with me? And away's on the right. So if you get it in the left side, you get it in the home goal. Are you with me? So does that make sense? You guys understand me there? So in your brain then, what are the two numbers? What side do I have to hit? What edge number do I have to hit to get a point? If home hits what edge? 3 and -3. So if home hits 3, they score. If away hits -3, they score. Are you guys with me on this? That's how you have to think. Chandler. Yeah, I'm going to show you how to do goals later. Okay, maybe tomorrow we'll do upgrade on goals. All right. So Does everybody understand? You guys need your engineering paper out. Mark that. Mark it down on your paper. If your away is on the right side, the left-hand side of the court is a score. So that left-hand side would be edge -3. Are you with me on that? If you don't understand that, you can't program this. If you're the home team and you're the home team's on the left side, then you hit the right side of the court, you score. Now, what happens if Alana says, Mr. Richter, my home team's on the right, my away team's on the left? Would she be right or wrong? No, she's not right or she's not wrong. It's her game. But then if home is on the right, they score when they hit the left, home would now be hitting -3. You have to understand that. Are you with me? So you're the programmer. You have to set up the game. Is there anybody in here who's doing portrait, not doing landscape today? Is there anybody in here doing portrait? If you're doing portrait and you're playing the game up and down, right, when do you score? When you hit 1 and -1, right? Are you guys with me on that? You have to think about your court, how it's set up, and when do you want to score. Could you make a game where you score when you hit the corners? Yeah. Okay. So what do we have to do now? Let's go create some variables. We need a home variable and a away score variable. Okay. So I'm going to grab one of these, and I'm going to say home score. Initialize that to 0. And I'm going to duplicate this, and I'm going to make this away score. Okay. Now tell me, let's go down through our if statement. When do they hit? Which edge do they hit? And who scores when? Gotta be able to say it. I gotta turn my app off. Okay. Yeah. Perfectly said. Go get yourself a piece of candy. You guys should have. If this is hard for you to think, can I have everybody's eyes up here? If this is hard for you to think about, then that means you're working harder, not smarter. Are you with me on that? You need to take out your peeper. You need to take out your piece of paper, your engineering design sheet. Are you with me? And put your thoughts down on paper. Simplify the process. Don't make it hard for your brain. Are you with me? Look at that paper until your brain understands this. Okay? Home's on the left. They score on the right. Okay, what side's the right side? Not the home side, the side they score on. Home is on the left. What side's on the right? Away, which is, that's the away goal, right? So if I get it into the away goal, I score a point, a goal. Are you with me? What edge is that? 3. Who understands this is 3? So now we come down here to 3, and I go ahead and set my variable inside of the 3 then. So this is home. Okay? So I'm going to set, and I have to do math. What kind of math do we have to do here? Add, subtract, multiply, divide, carets, doing the powers of. What do we need here? Yeah. Addition. So I go grab my addition, and I say, okay, get the home score again, and add what to it? That would be right if you're basketball, or if you're soccer. But this is not. Do you want to just do one right now? I thought it would be 2 points, right? Because you get 2 points every time you score. Okay, or 3. 2 or 3, right? Could we pick a random integer between 2 and 3? Yeah, we could. So watch this. You ready? Let's go get our random integer again. Okay. Can they get in basketball, can you get a score of between 1 and 100? Every time you make a shot, no. So your choices are what here? So you're going to pick a random number between 2 to 3. And maybe a 4, right? There is a 4-point goal. You guys ever seen a guy get fouled on a 3-point shot and he make? But that's, I mean, we can't do that. Is there? Yeah. So, all right, now let's go ahead and just duplicate this block and let's go find where's the next one I need to put it at. Yeah. -3. So you go down here to -3. You go play the sound. Okay, we'll still play the sound. But this is not a home score. What is it? Away score. So you go in here and you change this to away score. Okay, let's run the app. See if we're getting scores here. Oh. Let's go ahead and run the app. I want somebody to tell me what's the problem here. I made an error here, but I'm going to leave it on purpose so that you guys can figure it out. Okay, let's go ahead and run the app. What is wrong with my app? This is a good, excellent learning tool. This happens a lot in computer science. So I'm going to make this error on purpose, knowing that I made it. What is wrong with the app? No, I'm not worried about images yet. Yeah, you're right. But that has nothing to do with what we just programmed. What's wrong with this code that I just put in? Yes, ma'am. No? Mark? No, we didn't tell it to do that. I just told it to keep score, right? What's the problem with the score, though, Chandler? Can you see the score keeping score? No, why? It's keeping score, though. The problem is I did not tell my display to display it. Are you with me? I'm keeping score. It's like I'm the guy with the scorekeeper with the little book, right? I'm keeping score. I'm right in the middle of the court. I'm keeping score when they score. But what happened? I didn't put it where? I didn't put it up on the scoreboard. So nobody in the fans, nobody in the stands can see the score of the game. Are you with me? Is that a fun game? Would you like to go to the see the Cleveland Cavaliers play and the guy's keeping score, but you don't know what the scoreboard is and you don't know how much time's left on the clock? That'd be a rough game to watch. Are you with me? So this is a good point. Every time you keep score, you have to display it to see if it works right. Okay, let's go back up. So remember here I have a LBL home. So I'm going to set my LBL home text and I need a join here. And I need, so let's just say what we automatically said before, home : space. Okay, I want to say something like home : space. I want to put a space in there. Make sure you put spaces in there. That makes your GUI professional looking. If your numbers are all right butted up to each other, it doesn't look that nice, okay? So now all I'm going to do is go down to my variable, and I'm going to get my variable here. I'm going to go ahead and get my home score, okay? I'm going to copy and paste this one, and guess what I'm going to do down here? I'm going to do the exact same thing. Okay? Make sure you put this underneath because you want to keep the score first. Add it, do the math, right? And then you want to go ahead and display it. You don't want to display it first and then do the math. It'll always be like 2 or 3 behind. So make sure you do the math first and then you display. Remember, these are lists of instructions for the computer, one item at a time. It's going to go downwards in a list fashion, starting at the top, working its way down. Okay? So this one is LBL away. That's the away score. This one's going to say away, colon, space, and this is going to be the away score. Okay. Now let's go see if we can keep score. Who thinks this is going to keep score now? Alana does. You have faith in Mr. Richter, Alana? Let's see if Alana is right. Projects, connect, reset, AI companion. Who thinks it's going to keep score and show us what the score is? Mark does. Who do you think is going to win? Home or away? All in favor of the home team, put your hands up. All in favor of the away team, put your hands up. All right, so we got a few minutes left. Whoever wins gets candy. Are you ready? You cannot change your teams. What? How much time we have? We have 7 minutes. That's a long game. Okay. Here we go. 3-2. 5-5. 5-7. 7 all. 10-7. I just got a 3-pointer. 11-10. 13. 15-17. 19-18. 20-19. 22-20. 22 all. 28-24. 30-29. Holmes down 1. 36-31. 38-34. Away is winning. 40-37. Away is winning. 40-39. Away is winning. 46-42. This is exciting. Are you with me? Are you guys with me here? Do you see how I just made a game exciting by allowing you to see the score? What did I do to you when I added score to this? Now it became a game, right? Now it became fun. Now I want to see who wins. Now my interest is involved. Are you with me? Mark. Okay. So that's pretty much good for today. And I hope you enjoyed this. Let's go to 33 minutes and 33 seconds. That'd be cool. So that's my game for today. I hope you guys enjoyed this.